Just a quick wrap on where we got to with the market buying. Just having a quick look here, we've got 3 indicators up. The top 3, they're all liquidity indicators showing us different things. Time lag, relative liquidity over the market or market liquidity sentiment, and then a irregular liquidity which just evens out the different days of the week and normalizes them over a 3-week period. Down below I've got the same 3 indicators looking at the MAG 7, which is the main driver obviously because of their market capital within the indexes. We can see that the institutional players bought very strongly here, green being buying, red being selling, and they've continued through with the SPX. It is if we look at the centre of these lines, it is the market has been a little bit middling and going flat, but we're starting to see some buying here, increasing. If we have a look at the retail didn't buy the dip anywhere near as hard, and if we look at the irregular liquidity, they've really only entered the market into this second half, and there's not a lot of the second half of this run since the April bottom. There's not a lot happening. Got a lot of sideways. So I'd expect more leverage, larger positions, which is pushing the market around and making that vol need to be dispersed. The NDX did have, again, this very strong buy from institutional buyers, and then it's been a bit middling. It has been going all right. There's been a lot of tech stocks that have been working well. But we can see the NDX in comparison here to the MAG. The MAG really is above the 50% line in the irregular liquidity. The effect of this is that we get dispersion, and within the memes we've seen some wonderful buying within the memes and some great price increases, and that's because you only need a small amount of money coming in to move these lowest volume, small value stocks to move them a long way. So both the market makers have been using dispersion to spread around some vol and lay it off, but also there's a lot of traders in here, and we're seeing outsized gains, a lot of gains of 15 to 25% in a day. Anyway, I think we've got more of the same looking at what we can see there in the indexes. Today in the indexes, if we went down to the 10-minute zone, we can see coming into the close that we did see some more buying in the indexes. There's a little bit of reactive liquidity there, but really this drop coming down into some tightening liquidity started before we saw the price starting to drop, and it does align with a little bit of buying early in the day in the MAG 7. Anyway, have a great day's trading. I think we'll see more of the same. Today I think we might see a bit more index movement and a little bit less dispersion. I will try and do an update later in the day on meme stocks. Anyway, have a great day's trading for today, the 10th of the 6th, through the market, starting in the Asian markets. Thank you.